Hey guys, welcome if you're new here, or welcome back if you're a continuing watcher of my channel. And if you guys was following me for a long time, you know that I recently got married, and I did take a break from not the reselling world per se, but I will say the live selling. So my closet was still active, I was still making sales, but I wasn't really going live, which my business model have changed. So that is the main source of my income for right now, at least. And after I got married, I came back to live selling on September 5th, which was a Tuesday. And how I normally run part of my YouTube is that I'll give you guys after a show, before a show, I'll show you guys all of the inventory I have and what's going to be on the show. And then after the show, I'll discuss my numbers with you guys. I'll discuss how I think the show went. I'll discuss if there's any differences, any changes, or what in general do I think is happening, or what about live sale that could be, changing or better, or any thoughts that I have. Then after that, I'll give you guys my overall items sold, and then I will discuss my overall net earnings. So guys, that's what this video is honestly based on today. I did come back September 5th. My show was Eastern time, so it was at 6:30 Eastern, and I want to call it mainly a free people show, but it was mainly a free people show. But I did have like some anthropology in there. I did have favorite daughter. I did have Doc Martens in there. And we're going to discuss what sold and all of the things of that nature. So if you guys see me kind of looking over here, I do have my tablet, which I am going to pick up to discuss with you guys sales, because you do need two devices. And I honestly just got used to doing two devices, like dealing with two devices. So if that sounds good to you guys, like, comment, and subscribe, and let's go into my sales. Okay guys, so as discussed, I have my sales right here, and I'm pretty sure if you guys follow me on Instagram, you guys already know what I made for my first show back. You guys already know how many items I sold, but you guys don't really know what sold. So you guys know a little bit of it, but you don't know the whole gist of it. So guys, if I can, I will, because it's like probably like around 18 sales, I will give you guys the picture. I'll try to flip the screen so that I could show you guys. If I can't, I just can't, because some things is like bundled or whatever the case is. But either way guys, we're gonna jump right into it, and we're gonna figure it out. So actually, a sale that just happened before the video was a $50 free people sale, and this one was of the free people scrapless Bermuda jumpsuit. And this one actually has a flaw. This one had a flaw like under the arm. It has like a little tear under there. So just showing you guys the jumpsuit. I don't know if you guys can see it, but yeah. Well, either way, that's the jumpsuit. I don't know if you guys can see it, but either way, yeah, that sold for $50. So Posh took $10 fees, and my net earnings on that sale was $40. Now we're gonna go into September 5th show, and that picture stuff is not working out. So we're gonna try to pop a picture in there if we could for you guys. Just like future Ariel is just gonna be like, poof.
The picture is there.
Bless. Stop it. Okay, so we have a sale, a one sale that's of We the Free, and this is the Sherpa jacket. So I had this jacket for quite some time. I think that it was kind of boho, kind of chic. It had like the little tutty vibe, and it honestly just needed the right buyer. And being that the winter season is coming, or fall, which is honestly my favorite season is fall, because let me tell y'all, fall is just an excellent season. Like, it's not too hot, it's not too cold. It's that nice sweatsuit, weather, throw on a hat, cap, all of that, we back. Like, it's really good for the season. Summer to me is just too hot, but I will say that summer was amazing this whole summer, these past 3 months, because honestly it wasn't really hot. Like, we just had a heat wave probably like 3 days ago, and it was like 90 something all 3 days. But past that, like even in August, like June, July, it was really like just raining the whole summer. So like I feel like fall was actually speaking for itself. This boho jacket sold for $30, and Poshmark took $6, shipping discount of $2.02, and net earnings was $21.98. So guys, if you didn't know, but if you are live selling, you don't know how to add shipping discount, you can, when you list in the item, you can put your item at a shipping discount rate of $5.95, whatever it is that you want to put it, free shipping, whatever the case is. And what that'll do is it'll bring more buyers to your show, honestly, because even though with Poshmark you can have, like, let's say if your shipping is like $7.97, just throwing it out there, right? What's good about Poshmark is that you, even though you're paying for shipping for that first item, and you don't have to pay repeatedly shipping, that's good, because some platforms honestly don't do that. You have to keep paying shipping as you go along. But I will say, like, sometimes it is good, like, to give your buyers like the shipping discount. It just switches up the game, and it keep people involved, you know, just a little bit more. So I mean, you know, you gotta strategize in this game, y'all. So the next bundle was actually a bundle of 4. This is a bundle that sold for $40, and it was a Free People boho set, and it was a Free People, what is this, Sunlight mini dress. So those both sold for $40, and my net earnings was $32. Then we have a bundle of 4 again. The Free People Joe's cutout floral dress, the Free People Lucci mini dress, the Free People floored Fiesta dress, and the Free People Emaline mini dress. All of that sold for $72, and my net earnings was $57.60. Then we have a bundle of 2 Free People Movement Pesum set, and we have the Free People printed tunic. Both this bundle sold for $38, and net earnings is $30.40. We have a bundle of 2, and that sold for a total of $37, and the net earnings was $29.60. Then we have a bundle of 4, which was the Free People Intimately slip. Then it was the Free People Sasha mini dress. Then it was the Free People Love to Black Blue dress, and then it was the Megs / Free People collab, and that was my mom's bundle. And thank you, Mom, for popping onto my show. Love you. She always supports me, guys. Let me tell you, she is an icon to my business, for real, for real. She is sniper. She snipes right in, take all of the items. I'll be like, why did you do that? I did not tell you to buy that. She's like, no, I wanted it, whatever. Because sometimes I'll just, like, give it to my mom, but she really likes to support my business, and I really don't mind her supporting my business. So it came out pretty well. So my mom spent a total of $93. My net earnings is $74.40. And then, so we talked about Free People. Let's get on to the Doc Martens for now. So the Doc Marten sale was, so we sold a total of 2 Doc Martens. So we sold a Doc Marten, the 1460, which is actually known to be one of the popular pairs of Doc Martens, because those is actually the classic ones. So they have the smooth leather laced up boots. This was a woman's size 6. That sold for $68. And the Doc Martens 1461 Ice 2 Butter Soft leather boots sold for $68 as well. And both of those net earnings was $54.40. We're going to talk about the sales. So in total on September 5th, okay, 19 listens was a total of $576. But my net earnings was $446, and that's just for the show. We're not talking about the other sales that I've made. So that's just September 5th. I think making 400, let's just take away the 576, because yeah, I made that, but you know, Posh take out all of the fees, and I did do some shipping discounts. But what I will say, guys, is that is really good to have been away a month. I have been away a month, and to come back and to have a show and to only sell 19 or 18 items and make a total of $576, net earning of $446 is a blessing to me, because I feel like I was on my show from 6:30 probably to like 9:30. I think I stayed on a bit later this time, 9:30, probably close to 10. I want to say I was off by 10 though, but either way, I think that is so good, because if I could give 3 hours and make $576 with a net earning of $448 around that area, that's amazing, because that's just one day of work for me. And I feel like for the amount of time that I spend on my show, a lot of people are searching for clothes in the bins. A lot of people are still sharing their closet, trying to get listings. A lot of people is just trying to cross list or whatever the case is, which is not bad. But I'm just saying, like, it's super fortunate that I was actually able to, like, literally stand in front of a camera and, like, hold up clothes and just make that amount. Now, what I will say is that, you know, like, was it the same me coming back versus how I used to do my shows? So I do realize that live shows is kind of tainting, and what I mean by that is that before, like, people would just like kind of jump on the sale and they would just know that the worth for the item or whatever the case. I think that now people kind of is a little jittery. They'll wait till someone else bid, and then if they really want it, they'll bid or whatever, or like that. But I think that for my last show, bless it, oh I think for my, yes, buddy. What do you want, boy? What do you want? Okay, so I think, let's say hi to the people. Say hi to the people, bless. Hi, people. Okay, so I think for this show, it was kind of slow to grab up. Like, literally, I probably was on there like for an hour just talking to the people until something actually sold. So I do want to give you guys the real of the situation. And then, like, for me as a live seller, I start to see like certain stuff. So like I'll just gear off like probably certain like my clearance rack. I'll run like the clearance rack, whatever. I just want to kind of run out just to get it open again or something like that. And what Poshmark is not the fact of like, oh, no one's coming on here to buy. That's not really the issue. It's not that some shows is just slow. Just like some Ben's days is just slow. Some Goodwills is too overpriced. You have what you have. It's okay. It's about what are you going to do in that moment. In that moment, when I knew that the show was going like real slow or kind of wasn't picking up in that hour, what I did was pick up the clearance rack. I started running the clearance item. And then, and then what I did after that was I started, oh, thank you. And then after I started doing that, I started just like, talking to people. We was just having fun on there. As Poshmark started picking up, because literally, if you're a live seller on Poshmark, you know what I mean. Like, for Posh to pick up, it takes a good like 30-40 minutes for everyone to get into your room. So after that, things just started flowing, and again, I was still having fun. I was just genuinely happy to be back. I do know that my items are very unique, and the items that I pick up is very unique, so I am confident that I will make at least 500 to probably like 2,000 probably in every show. Some shows is worse than other shows, I get it, but when I was away, I really do realize that I really do love what I do, and I was missing it so much, guys. So that's my little spiel on what I think. I gave you guys my my items sold, and I also gave you guys my net earnings and my overall profits or whatever. So in final conclusion, guys, I will be doing a show every Tuesday around 6:30 p.m. Eastern time, but after this week or the following week, definitely by the end of this month, I will be picking up on pallet shows, because that is my end goal for this, is to definitely stock up on pallets. And I want to do my free people shows, or let's just say premium brand shows, on Tuesday at 6:30 p.m. and then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday I will be doing palette pull shows, which I think is super cool as well. And those will be like items probably still starting at $10. It's nothing to kill anybody, you know what I'm saying? I got a palette. My cost of goods is going to be super low, so I can just start my items off probably at $8 to $10. I'm not trying to rob anybody, because I want to do a show that's kind of like people can afford pretty much, rather than doing premium shows all them 4 days where my items of free people is like 50, 45. You know, I'm just kind of realist in that nature. I know everybody don't have it to spend, and there's more other important things. So if I can find something for $8 or $10, people is definitely gonna love those type of shows. So that's what I'm looking forward to do, guys. So in the next couple of weeks, definitely expect that. That's going to be an exciting show for real. And other than that, that is the update, guys. Let me know what, if you're a Posh seller, let me know what do you think about Posh shows. Let me know what's your favorite platform to sell on. And guys, stay tuned for the video. I will be having a YouTube video out again every Tuesday as well. At 8 o'clock my YouTube video comes out, and at 6:30 I will be on my live. Check out the link in the description because it will have my live show link down there. And until next time, guys, bye.